Yes.
Okay. Uh, Hello, everyone, and welcome to the pre-match press conference ahead of Chennaiyin FC's match against ATK Mohun Bagan tomorrow. We have with us our head coach, Chaba Laszlo, and as always, I would request you to use the raise hand feature on the call, and I will come to you one by one for the questions. Uh, if any of you could just raise your hands, I'll come to you for the first question. Anyone? Srivatsan, should I come to you first? Or Sandeep, anyone? Yeah, Srivatsan, please go ahead.
Hello, coach. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hello.
Coach, all the very best for tomorrow's game. Coach, I've got a couple of questions. Any injury updates? Last match, you were saying you're not happy with Fanai's progress. Any update on Fanai and Disma?
Yes, with Fanai, we don't have any positive news, but with Isma, yes, I think. Okay, we have to decide today. Could be that he will be in the bench. After the training, we make a decision, or the doctors. But it looks really good. But I am sure that in the next game it will be completely fit. He made a very good progress. Regan is back after the yellow card, so Tapa is fine. Everybody is actually okay, in good shape. Okay, the tiredness, it's normal because we have to play no, after 3 days again a game, but okay, this is the calendar, and we don't complain. We just take how is.
Coach, although Chennaiyin FC has scored only 7 goals so far, you've had 6 different goal scorers. Do you think that is a positive sign going forward because you've got goals from different parts of the pitch?
Yes. It's a very good question, and even the answer. In your question, you have also your answer in. Normally, in every team, or if you see also, let's say, big teams, that he have not just one goal scorer. You have also from different places, so even from the left, right side, or even from the midfield. People who can bring danger over the goal. This is also more or less our strategy, but in the other side, we are also very happy that if our striker, the main striker, is scoring. Actually, we missed a lot of chances, even in the last game. It's incredible how many chances we create, but on the other side, I am so happy that we have Indian goal scorers, so like Ali, Shante, Tapa. I think this is also important for the Indian strikers, or for the Indian players generally, that he can score goals too, and we will work in this direction. And I am not looking never about the position. I am encouraging also my players to example, even from behind, if we are coming to score goals. Even I think in the set pieces we had some good possibilities for Eli and also for Sipovic. I hope he will score in the next games in the offense set pieces. But generally, I think it is also for us it's important to have also the
Thank you, coach.
So yeah, I am here.
Yes, thank you, coach. I'll come to Sandeep next. Sandeep, you have a question?
Yeah. Hi, coach.
Hello.
Just wanted to ask you about the same thing. The amount of chances that you create is incredible. Just about every game, you've outplayed the opponents also. But because you don't convert those chances, you leave the door open for the teams to come back, the opposition to score. So how can you fix that issue, considering it looks like more of a confidence issue than a tactical issue?
Yeah, this is always something which one, I think, must be player creativity, innovation, and decision. It is not easy to create shots, especially in the highest level. It's indifferent you play in Indian league or you play in Germany or somewhere else. To create shots, for this you need creativity. You need to be in the front. You need to take also a risk in many cases, and it's everything there now just to score. And for example, I tell you a story. If you have time, in the beginning, I worked and I saw Shante's talent. That he's in every game he come in a position that he can score, and he didn't. So even in last season, he missed a lot of chances, and so I begin to work with him individually. Basics, many basic things. If you stay for the goal, what you have to do, you have to take the head up. You have to see everything around you. You don't have to focus on the ball. It's very basics, but I told in the previous interviews also that if even in everywhere you go in life, and it's indifferent what are you doing, which profession, you have basics, and you must learn this. And this is education. This is football education. And if you believe or not, I was the most happiest man in the last game that Shante scored. And he come to me and then he told, coach, thank you. I think this was the biggest compliment actually for me in my time in India, that a player like Shante, who knows that not was not a big help, because the time was very short. But he recognized that even this one or two training session in which one we done separately, just with him, he helped to score goal and give the confidence for the next game. And we will continue this definitely. Even with Ali, even with Tapa, because these players need not just the confidence, you need also to learn how can I make a decision. And sometime it's a you have to go low, because you don't think that it's a professional team and you are not let's say to train 16 or 17 years old boys. But on the other side, you see how important it is, to go back in the basic. And this is what I do now with many players, many Indian players. And he are learning very quick. And if everybody learns so quick how Shante done, that will be fantastic.
Thank you, coach. One more question from me on Deepak Tangri. He seems to have really improved a lot this season. So, what is your take on him? Like, what have you worked with him on?
Again, I don't understand who is not improving.
Deepak Tangri.
He's saying Deepak Tangri has improved a lot, coach. So, what is your take on his season so far?
Oh yeah, sorry. I was understanding that he's not improving. Thank you. It's most positive now.
No. Of course, he's improving.
Oh, look, it's like this. I come in and I had to see kind of here, especially with the local players. And I was also surprised in a positive way. And actually, honestly, you saw that, the Deepak and Ali, who slow, he will be introduced more and more in the team, and he don't disappointing you. And even I think the most people who watching the Indian football are telling, hey, these two guys really very close to be all the time in the team, and he are not just there to be the number 7 or 11 and but forever. He can be a very important piece of the puzzle, and especially now, Deepak, that he you saw that he played in the right back position because the is
it was dark yellow.
Hello?
Yes, coach.
Sorry, I think someone else's mic was on, coach. Sorry, please go ahead.
No, it's no. I want telling that. So he played in the right back position, and I think he made just one mistake, but he helped the team. That even I think he made it the biggest save. You know, to don't consider goal, and after even Ali, he don't played in the 9th position. He played more from the side, but he made a huge effort, and he have to learn also tactically. But generally, he scored a very good goal, and now in the two following games, in every game he scored one goal. So that's make me also happy, and this shows also that for the other players he can be example. And in this young age, you know, to be example, I am really happy for them.
Thank you, coach.
Thank you, coach. I think Neha, you have a question. I see your hand raised. Come to you.
Oh, actually, I had a question if he had given any pep talk to Changte, but he already spoke about Changte, so I'm fine, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Coach, there's a question from Vivek from Times of India. He's asking how do you look at Roy Krishna, especially as a threat in the ATK Mohun Bagan team? And, you know, what are your plans in terms of stopping their goal threat and the kind of output he is showing as a striker already this season?
I think I had the same question, or a little bit similar in the game against Goa, because he's also an outstanding striker. He scored a lot of goals, and I try to prepare definitely the team against the opponent and not against one or two players. But this is true. We have to keep the eye open for the most dangerous players, and he is one from them. But generally, ATK it's a very compact, stable team who are looking mostly, you know, to dominate the game from the deep, from back. He have also very good offensive players who are fast, who feel how to score goals. And yeah, just we have to stop definitely. This is only the question if we stay also a little bit deeper or we go a little bit more out. Generally, we have to find the right mixture. But for me, this is also very important for my team, that tactically to play very close to each other, that we don't have too big gaps, and we are not very large, you know. This is all the time what we try to do, and we will do also in tomorrow game. Yeah, it's not always so that this will work 100% everything. In every game you face mistakes. In every game one or two players maybe he miss to stop the opponent, but the other must be direct there. And it's also always in my career. So I tried to build a team who is also compact, and he help each other, because just together we can win a game. And you know, the individualist he can change and he can decide the game, and this is always very important, that even we have individuals, you know, like Rafa, Shante, Tapa. I hope also the strikers like Jakub or Ali, and even Fatkulo, who are capable, you know, to change the game in the positive way for us. But on the other side, we have also in the midfield sometimes gaps which one we have to close. But with Deepak and then with Memo, we find two players who are capable to this. So, and this, if you put this now together, we have a compact team. But on the other side, it's also very important the running base, moving without ball, and this direction we have to develop more and more and more. And the biggest problem for me it's the time. This is my biggest enemy because if you see just now after the game East Bengal, we have just even a complete day for a training, because we played just recently. We had a recovering day. Today is maybe a small training in which one we introduce again our tactic, what we want to play, and you have to tomorrow to play, so that you don't have even 2 or 3 days, to take the team and try to train this tactically. And for this reason, ATK, to example, have a big advantage, because this team is mostly stayed together and with the same coach and with the same idea. So this is his advantage, and we have to face it. But we go tomorrow, and I hope we can get positive results for us.
Thank you, coach. I'll take 2 more questions. Martin, I'll come to you next. You have a question?
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Hi, coach. This is Martin from the New Indian Express. Coach, I had a question. I'll just break it down into 3 parts. Now, I don't know if you have already answered it, but you've already mentioned that you hope your striker scores more goals. So, in that sense, are you missing a striker like Valskis, who used to be your player, Chennaiin's player? And do you think that someone like Rahim Ali can maybe step in and take more responsibilities? And would you be going for a new striker in the January transfer window? Like, because not taking your opportunities is costing you crucial points in matches. So, like, how are you looking to address this issue?
Okay, I begin to answer also. So the question how you put about Valskis. Valskis is really a player who knows where the goals staying, and already scored very important goals for his new team. But you have to be also really honest. This is also the rule of the football. If last season you had Uyo was the best goal scorer, 100% you had offers, everybody goes like a player, and he account if you stay or not. I think he decide to choose undertake a new offer, which one is legitimate, I don't think too much about it because he's not here, but definitely I stay positive also that the team and the club he made effort to replace him. It's especially in short time. It's not always easy, to find a goal scorer. Even if you go in Europe, nearly every club, if you ask the sport director, you ask the coach or manager, the first answer is, I want a good goal scorer. I want a player who score goals. So you see, actually, we have 2 foreigners with Isma and with Jakub Silvestre, and we are definitely working on it. And I think that Isma especially, he is also very upset because he come from Japan. He began very good. I think in the first game it was like a dream for him. Assist in the first minute, a fantastic finishing from Tapa after he scored with penalty. After he had also in the next game 1 or 2 good chances, but come the injury between. Now we are hoping that he will recover very quick, and I hope I take like this. He will be in January the new signing for us, because he will honestly he must come and show that really If he stop fit, he can score goals and he can be very useful. Jakub Silvestre is different. You saw that we can talk really negative about the missing chance, but in the other way, it's always involved in goals. Even in the last game, he gave it 2 assists. We scored 2 goals. In the other way, it is like one eye from me is smiling, the other is crying because he missed also 1 or 2 very good chances. And this is the case if one time maybe he scored and after he get also more and more confidence. So I take like this. Actually, I don't talk actually about new signing because I am really hoping that and working on it that the Isma he will come back very fit physically, mentally, and really he can play more games and he can show that he is a good striker. You had other question?
Yeah, Rahim Ali, do you think he can take?
Yeah, Rahim. Oh, it's you know, Rahim it's a player who I think he didn't know how talented he is. You know, that's good because he's a player who needs a lot of guidance, but he has something special. I work really with many people who had talent, you know, but my biggest task is now just to somehow lift him, and then the other side to explore, you know, his talent and show him really that the confidence put in the pitch and don't fear, you know, because sometimes I had the feeling he want to do more, you know, and in this case less it's a little bit more. So he have to work and we have to work with him also individually. I just tell you so also example just to understand. If I take even Shante or even in this case Ali separately, and I just okay, I build small goals and just turn and shoot in left and right, and you don't watch the ball, just you feel where the ball is and you go and score, and even in the same time, I am behind a small goal and I'm moving the goal, you know, but because if you turn, you don't see that is the goal moved a little bit in the right side or a little bit in the left side, is a little bit more in front or back. I don't know if you understand. So like imagine balls, you stay in the back, you turn and you shoot in, you turn, shoot it, but the goal will be always moved. If you turn, the goal will be always moved. And this is just a simple exercise. But especially for the striker to create a little bit stress, in the other side to see how he discover the direct situation, you know, which one can be always in the game there. And Ali, this is amazing. He from 10 left and right, he put 10 in, you know, but very hard and very good shoot. He don't miss even one, and I think for this reason I told you that there is sometimes it's impossible because you need concentration, you need also a very good and precise shoot, and you have to recognize also very quick the situation, because this football is played with the legs, but it's everything is the central nerve system, and he have this. It's fantastic, and I am also a little bit sad that I met Ali just now because in the younger age, you know, if you explore already this and you teach them, he can be even more far, and he have speed and he have also a good header. So he have things which one you can't teach him, and he bring this in the field. So I don't want to lift now very high because the way it's very long for him. But I think we are in the right direction with him, and I hope it will be also a very good Indian player for the future.
Thanks, coach, and all the best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, coach. Everyone, in the interest of time, I will just be ending the press conference here since we're beyond 25 minutes almost. So thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much, coach, for your time. And we'll see you before the next game, and I will share the audio recording at the earliest. Thank you again, and wishing everyone a very happy New Year in advance. Coach, any message for everyone in terms of the New Year?
I wish also Happy New Year to our fans, to everybody, also to the people who are supporting us. And I know, guys, that we dropped a lot of points, but the league is still on. We have a lot of games to go, and I hope we will finishing with the positive results the year, and we will also beginning with positive results the new year. We can have a fantastic new year together, and keep safe, stay safe, and all the best to everybody, all in Chennai.
Thank you so much, coach. Thank you so much. Thank you again, everyone. We'll